All right, guys, this week in our members blog, I'm going to go in further depth in explaining the scapular action during hitting. And we call this a scap load. And a lot of times people say, Justin, you mention it a lot, but what exactly is it and what does it mean and why is it important? So I'm going to go a little bit further into depth to help you from the mechanical side and the biomechanical side of why the scap load is important for you. First of all, the scapula is shaped a lot like your hand if you put it upside down. So it gets smaller here at the bottom, flares out almost the exact same size as your hand up top. And the action of the scapula as we retract it towards our spine is the magic piece that keeps that front shoulder closed. So oftentimes we hear hitting coaches talk about, hey, you're flying open, or that coach at the third base box says, keep your head on the ball because the hitter keeps pulling out from the right side and looking down to the third base line at the end. And most of those front side actions really have nothing to do with the front side. It's about the back side staying loaded in order to keep your front side square. Now that's just one small piece of what the scap load does. The second is it's really the key ingredient to getting your core involved in the swing. So I always say that your swing has three big engines, the legs being the biggest engine, your core being the second biggest engine of the swing, and your arms, the last piece of the whip, is actually the third and least important or the weakest of our three engines. However, the core does not get involved on its own. It has to become a conductor of energy, a conduit between the lower body and the upper body. And how we fuse the two together is we have to create stretch in it. We have to keep it tight. We have to keep the unit one piece. So when my lower body begins to fire, there needs to be resistance up top in the upper body against the lower body's want for forward momentum during your stride and rotation. When I have that resistance against rotation, you feel your core light up.